Cowboy fans, Cowboy Nation, Cowboy Legends for Life, coming back at you again with another video with my hopes that you like the last one. I want to apologize. I haven't made a video in a few days, but I had made a video, actually, and I downloaded it to Drive, try to cross over to Drive so I can download it on my KineMaster, but something got screwed up. So I'm not even going to look for it because it was too big of a file to try to transfer it to my email. So I don't know if anybody has any ideas about that to try to do a better job than that, then let me know, because my Drive didn't work, my email, it was too big for my email. So anyway, I'm going to make one. I'm going to try to do it the same as I did the last video, but I can't play. So I'll put it to you this way. First off, I want to stop and say Andrew Luck retired suddenly. It's a shock to everybody, a shock to me. And he's one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Okay, he's top 10, absolutely top 10. And but I feel bad for him because he has sustained some serious hits during his career. And how everybody looks at it in terms of whose fault it was or not, it doesn't even matter. He decided that he couldn't do it anymore, and so therefore he retired. And you know what? Hats off to him. He had guts enough to do it. I have nothing to say about that because he has a right to do what the hell he wants to do in his life. They decided some time ago, before they even told anybody, that it's all right for him to keep the money that he was just signed for some time ago. All right? And so what? And after what he did for the Colts, they shouldn't open their damn mouth. This man should have not have taken this type of punishment, knowing that he should have had someone backing him up in terms of getting him some protection. Tony Romo went through the same thing. And it was too late for him when they finally got him to a front line, a good front line, in fact, but it just was, his body was breaking down. Same thing with Luck, but except Tony Romo was willing to go on. You know what I'm saying? He was willing to go on, but it would have been the same thing. It would have ended up the same thing. As much, no one had more heart, I don't think, than Tony Romo, other than Andrew Luck and some other football players, okay? But then you got people who are criticizing Andrew Luck for calling him a quitter and all this shit. I'm not going to go hash it out this time. Not right now. And Andrew Luck deserves all the praise he can get, man. He's been in the league for 6-7 years. He missed 1 year, so you can say 7. And he never had a losing season but one. The man had like 4 times out of 6 seasons he played 4,000 yards or more. Now, to me, stats are everything, and 4,000 yards is great and everything, but he never had a truly balanced team. He took it all upon himself, which tells you that without a good running game, a good front line, some great receiving corps, which in partly he did, you can't muster enough strength to try to achieve this game because it's that harsh. Okay? It's that harsh. So, obviously, there's quarterbacks who just came in the last 3 seasons who could never match what the play that people like Andrew Luck or Romo did. You know what I'm saying? It took them a while to develop their game, but they were replacing good quarterbacks in the past. Andrew Luck was replacing Peyton Manning, who sustained a heavy injury because of his situation with his front line. That he had to like 2 or 3 operations on his neck, and then wasn't even sure he wasn't going to play again. When he did, he had to play for somebody else because the Colts cut him and said, we're going to rely on Andrew Luck. Which at the time, for me personally, I thought that was wrong at the time because I didn't know anything about Andrew Luck. I know Peyton Manning was a good player. You know what I'm saying? He already went to I think he won a Super Bowl with them for one time. Yeah, he did with the Colts. But other than that, man, this game is harsh. This game is a brutal game. It could be brutal. It's beautiful. It's poetic. It's symphonic. As a matter of fact, it's like looking at ballet in many ways. Okay, but it's still a fucking gladiator sport. It's just 1.5 steps down from gladiator, full contact gladiator. All you're missing is the goddamn swords and the triumph, and the goddamn nets and shit. That's all it is. It's a brutal sport. Beautiful, but brutal. All right? Now, anything else I want to say? I want to just say basically that Andrew Luck may come back after healing his body fully. Maybe in a year and a half, 2 seasons, who knows? He's still very young. The man was 29 years old. In this day and age, the way they made the rules for quarterbacks, or Brady rules, you might say, then you could play till you got there 40, 45 for quarterbacks. But that's neither here nor there. He took too much of a beating. All right? Well, with that, I say, it's this. Andrew Luck may come back in a couple of years, maybe in a year. Let him heal. Let him decide what the hell he want to do. You know why? He's earned it. So stop talking shit out there. You know who I'm talking about. You know the names. I'm not going to say anything today because it's not about y'all, because y'all a piece of shit anyway. But Andrew Luck deserved what he wants to do. He deserved the money. Let him keep it. Because I'm telling you, to some of you other fan bases out there, you may be dealing with the same situation in a few years from now. And then you got nothing to say but more excuses. So let me leave it right there. Anyway, I want to say hats off to my man, Jaylon Smith. Okay? He earned his money. He got to sign a new contract, 5-year deal, $65 million, I believe, and I think it's 35 or 40 of 35 million is guaranteed. You know, and the kid is a team-friendly deal. We accept it, as Jerry Jones said. Now the pie is smaller. You know, but I'm not gonna get into that. That's something else. But I want to say hats off to Jaylon Smith. When you realize what this man came through in terms of his own injuries, and no one gave him any shot except Jerry Jones, and of course Stephen Jones. No one gave him a shot but the Cowboys, and it's paid off dividends like you know what. You could not believe the fact he got $65 million. He's worth more than that. The contract should have been bigger than that. But you know what? It's a good contract. It's a great contract, in fact, for him. All right, because in just a few more years, let's say 3 years from now or 4 years from now, he can get a bigger contract, and he will. He will get a bigger contract. This game is immense, man. This game is tremendous. It's grown tremendously. Okay, so hats off to Jaylon Smith, man. He deserved it, man. Hats off to the Cowboys players, the defense, man. I can't wait for the season to start. I want to see Zeke back in action. I want to see Dak get his contract. Zeke will be fine and everything. So you talk to the old heads, like me, Mark, and I'm sorry, his name. I'm sorry, me, Mark, and oh my God, Law Nation. Okay, Law Nation's not a. He's no pup. But I'm just saying, Law Nation's up there, and Law Nation knows what the hell he's talking about too. And so, with that, you listen to us. There's nothing to worry about. Why are you worrying? Why are you making more so than what it is? He will be signed. Zeke will be signed. Even if he didn't miss the first game, who cares? He will be signed. I remember going through this shit back in the day when Emmitt Smith held out for 2 games. We talked about that before. He signed, came back and they won the Super Bowl. I'm not saying this team may or may not will, but that's what happened back then. So I'm not worried about that. So stop it with this shit, man. If you haven't seen it all before, then shut up. Period is that. If you haven't seen it all before, which the old heads do, such as myself, be quiet, please. Stop it. We've seen it before. Anyway, with that, I want to just say that Jaylon Smith deserves it, and then you're going to see other guys coming in there who get their just deserves in terms of their contracts. Things will be. They've done. Let me tell you something. The Jones has done a great job with their cap space. Done a great job with their contracts, and they finally learned not to just go off the limb and just make contracts with people who didn't really deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel for people saying that like the Cowboys are maybe over the cap space. They've never been in the cap space over the cap space for years now. They've done this thing tremendously. They built this team by drafts. This is like being back in the fucking late 80s and 90s, early 90s. They built this team by drafts, primarily. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm watching it all over again, happening all over again. We're there, folks. We're there. It's good. And of course, my quarterback, Dak Prescott, he will be fine because he's going to get about $35 to $36 million. And shit, and people who hate him can do about it. I'm happy about that. So, what else I'm going to talk about here, real quick, because I forgot what I said on the other video. But without that, without anything like that, I want to say the season's rolling around. The Cowboys are played so well. I mean, they played so damn well that last game with against the yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Against the Texans, man. You see the defense. This is a preseason game. I know. I'm not a preseason guy. I can't stand preseason. All I love to see, all I want to see is players develop. See what they have in them. Okay, you can take the win, you can take the loss. I don't care. Never did, never will. It doesn't even matter. Don't mean jack shit. Wins and losses in the preseason don't mean jack shit. All I want to know is performance of the player, and who we gonna keep, who we gonna let go. That's all. That's what's most important here. So, Cowboys, it's gonna be a hard decision to make at that defensive side, and of course, some of the people in the offensive side. I want to see Devin Smith stay, man. He earned it right to be on this team. Cedric Wilson, he's got to be with there, but standing next to Michael Gallup, bro. Michael Gallup is a monster. Y'all better be afraid, man. I'm telling you. I want to see people go cry. They go cry to see Michael Gallup. They be looking for Amari. They be looking for the other guy. Sorry, the other player, number 18. They be looking for him, right? You know what I'm talking about, okay? But see Michael Gallup let loose. They give. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Dak got this, man. Dak got this. Dak's getting over 30. Dak's getting over 30 touchdowns this season. He's gonna have 4,000 yards. Yeah, easily. And you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna say, "Well, it's because you had all Amari Cooper, and you had Michael Gallup did it, and you have Cobb. That's what I'm trying to say. Remember 18 Cobb. Cobb did it. Dak can't do nothing because I saw him hand off the ball to Frederick. He threw the ball downfield. I seen Zeke throw the ball and ran down the field, caught his own pass. Dak didn't do shit. Anyway, Dak's gonna have he's gonna have a hell of a season, Dak. Okay, and all I want to do is make sure the offensive line is healthier than it was the last several years because they ain't really been that great at all. People tell me we're the top. No, we're not. There's a lot of teams that were better than us in the last several years in the offensive line. Okay, we have never been healthy in years. So no, we're not. So this year we've been healthy, a lot healthy, and we're deep in terms of depth. We're very deep this time. Okay, so the fact that Looney's been so good for us, he's not even a starter anymore. And you know what I'm saying? That's how happy I am about our chances. Then we drafted what's his name? McGovern. Coop. Now we got Williams last year. Cooper Williams. He's bulked up, and Cooper Williams looked good this preseason. He really did. So even though the kid did a fairly okay last season, Williams, all right, offensive line number 52, but he needed a lot of work. He did, and he needed to bulk up, and he did those things. He looked good this preseason. He did. That's what I'm saying. You just need to see how they're playing. Don't give a damn about how many points they score. Don't give a damn about how many if they won the game in long. No. I've seen 4-0 teams come back and lose the season 0-16. That has happened numerous times. So, please. Anyway, I'm just happy to see them out there. Man, I can't wait for the Purge squad to get out there. Turn people up. I'm scared for them. I'm scared for the NFL, man. I'm scared for them, man. Purge squad's coming. Oh, my God. Help them. Somebody do something to help them, man. The Purge squad's coming, man. That's all I want to say. Purge squad is coming. Run, please. Run, everybody.